Hello, welcome to another episode of the Vocalist Talks. So tonight is another episode and
And
very
I'm back.
interesting.
Yeah.
And Dave is back. Welcome back, Dave. And
You
tonight,
left me.
yeah, and
And
Eric
Sir
too.
Eric again,
Eric is
he's
back.
here. I think he's gonna be a regular.
Yes.
Am I?
Yeah,
Hopefully.
a regular guest. Like
what am I
every
doing?
Sunday.
Day check. It's not Sunday, bro.
Oh shit, it's Wednesday.
Are we allowed to curse?
Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, everybody. I'm
Okay,
back.
it's Wednesday.
So let's introduce our guest for tonight. We
Yes.
have our Miss CJ
Hi, good evening.
and
And Sir Jello.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
okay, let's get the ball rolling.
Okay, for the first question to our contestant, I have to find the question here.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, you sent it to me. I forwarded it to them. Okay. Can you tell us about the inspiration behind your musicianship? I'm so bad at this.
Good morning, Dave. Would you like some coffee?
Okay. Can I repeat the question?
Can you please repeat the
Yes, you
question,
may.
Mr. Dave?
Okay. Can you tell us about the inspiration behind your musicianship, right? Yeah, that's the question. Okay, whoever wanted to answer first.
Okay. When I was a child, in our place there was a small barrio fiesta, and every 24th of June there's a singing amateur contest, and I remember watching that all the time whenever it's on, and I am so obsessed with the contestants, with their confidence, standing on that stage, singing their heart out. And I said to myself that one day I would like to be like them. And then when I grew up, when I was 26 years old, I moved to UK, and then I fell in love with Broadway musical.
Wow, we have imported UK. Nice. Anyway, sorry.
Amazing.
Oh, anything specific with with the West End musicals?
I love Miss Saigon and Les Mis.
That's great.
And Our Lady for
Oh, well,
tonight.
that's actually amazing. Yeah, Les Miserables is like something that I wanted to explore more before. But anyways, back to your question, Sir Dave.
Yes, ma'am.
So it all started out for me with how my grandmother sang.
This is back in the Philippines?
This is back in the Philippines, yes. I grew up there.
Really? It doesn't sound
Yes,
like.
yes, yes. I grew up
Oh,
there.
really
I grew
now?
up specifically in Ormoc City. Yes. So anyhow, so my grandmother's like really into music, and my mom and dad as well. And there's nothing specific about music that they wanted me to sing, but among me and my siblings, I was the one who actually explored more of that. And I ended up having to enjoy doing that, even at some point when like you guys have like parties and all, and you're like running around, and then as Filipinos, mom and dad would go like say, "Hey, Marv, come along, your tita's here, come sing." And that actually started the whole thing about me singing too. But apart from that, sort of like training, I would add, and exposure for that matter, I have like really, I do believe that I actually have singing along in my blood. So yeah, that's how I started it. And I
Okay.
just like really love it until now.
That's nice. That's nice. But I have like a build-up question in my head. When did you lose your accent?
My accent? Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw my accent. My accent? Oh yes, I did. I did say that was actually very funny though. My accent has always been there, but yeah, but I'm more into this.
Okay. I'm
That's
sorry.
a very good question.
Okay,
Okay,
of course
guys,
you got-
sorry, we're just having fun. Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
speaking of like growing up, having influences, who are your inspirations? Who are the artists that you look up to? Who are like when you saw these people, you'd be like, yeah, I want to be a singer, or at least I want to be one of these people. I want to be an artist. Who are those people who are the artists that were that you became your inspiration?
So I am the youngest in a brood of four. So I grew up listening to what my sisters and my brother were listening. So they were listening mostly with OPM songs like Gary Valenciano, Shasha Padilla, and then international like Bon Jovi and Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. Yeah. But now I love Michael Bublé so much.
It's the same Michael. Anyway, that's so lame.
Same, same,
Okay.
same, but different. Same, but different.
Okay.
Yeah, so among those is Laya Salonga, of course. That never gets old. She's just so amazing. Celine Dion. Um, it's quite hard and difficult. It's a challenge for me to try on songs of Mariah Carey because she has a very distinctive voice, which is like really, really amazing too. But I sang more of Celine Dion's song and Laya Salonga's. Yeah. So those are the people who's actually influenced me a lot into having to push through with whatever I'm going through right now.
Great artists, amazing artists.
Yes. So, evolving after that influence, of I assume you've been performing also before. So, is there any memorable moment during performances in your career? Anything you would like to share or?
Do you want to do that? Okay, so thank you, Jaldo. So one of the most unforgettable moments that I could actually point out there is when I did Star for a Night back in the Philippines. That was with Sarah Geronimo's batch.
Wow.
Yes, I was with a team of Mark Bautista.
Okay.
Yes, and they were like really such good people, and the experience there being in Manila was like really great. Having to be exposed with Tagalog was a very big challenge for me.
Basically, you were thrusted into this.
I was
okay,
thrusted
You had to be like, okay, you had to
Yes,
adjust.
yes, I have to learn that. It was very much of a challenge. I could speak a lot of that right now, but just don't talk too fast or give me some really deep words. So yes, that one, and also when I won the Euro 105 Grand Champion, that was in Cebu, and that was just like really such good memories that I can really hold on to. Also.
Wow. Actually, we're kind of the same. You don't speak Tagalog so fast.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
I mean, we could nakakapagpabagabag. Anyways, we digress.
Okay. Okay. You guys, you have been performing in a stage before, right?
Wait, he hasn't.
He hasn't answered the question.
He hasn't answered yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just trying my questions, right?
You're practicing your question.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are
yeah.
live, folks.
And we are live.
So when you say memorable, is it a good one or a bad one?
Either way, you can share
Either
good
way,
memory
or yeah.
anything
Right.
unforgettable. Yeah.
Unforgettable one. I'll start with the bad one, because normally when it's like a big competition, like it's grand finals, I make sure that my stage presence is all out. So this is a secret for the finals if I make it to the finals. But at the end of my performance, I tend to kneel down. And then at one point, I forgot to put the knee pad on. So after that, when I stood up, I was wearing white pants. My knees were bleeding.
Whoa.
That was the bad one. The good one, most memorable one was when I represented the Middle East in a global tawag ng tanghalan.
Wow. That's nice.
It's
That's
amazing.
Alrighty.
So proud. Anyway, now for my question. Okay. Yeah, you guys were performing on a big stage. Do you perform in the big stage, right? In the Philippines,
have.
and maybe here you perform also?
No.
No, but in the Philippines, yes.
Yes, I do.
And he performed somewhere around the world, like UK. Yeah, you did. So, how do you handle stage frights? How do you prepare yourself for that?
Well, it's like getting used to it. I still get nervous, but what I do like breathing exercises. I do some stretching. I think it helps.
But you never forget breathing, right?
Hopefully now.
It's a Tito thing, bro.
Sorry. Okay. So you do breathing, you do the rituals.
Yeah, and if you do it like um, most of the time, you tend to get used to it. Yeah.
And how about you, madam?
I could never imagine me not being scared about anything. Like most especially if I'm on stage, whether or not I sang on that particular stage the same way, like maybe a couple months back, I would still have that kind of nervousness because in each performance, you get to have a different kind of crowd. And it's all about having to reach out to that crowd. That's where I get scared the most because I could actually connect to my songs, but I might not be able to connect to my crowd, which is such a big challenge. And for me, performing is really something mostly about how you can relate your song to the people who are watching or to the people who are listening to you. So that's something that I'm really hoping that in the long run I would be able to like really develop myself and be more better with it. Yeah.
Yes.
That's really nice. What was it again?
You
I was
want
just
me to
joking.
translate it in Tagalog? That's a whole.
I just
a
want to
whole
break the
long
ice.
one.
She was so serious about it. Anyway. Okay. Do you have a question, sir?
Actually, I do. And speaking of, if you got comments, if you got questions, if people are watching online, please
Yeah.
do.
Let's be interactive.
Yeah, please, let's be
I
interactive
think
at
it's
ProXperts Media.
we can also give a shout out to them. We have 167 live viewers at the
Yeah,
moment.
shout out. Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw it now, right?
Wow.
We have
okay.
Ayesa Bantola saying hi, Miss CJ,
Hi,
Yeah.
Ayala.
and Kersey May. Happy birthday, Jello Bernal. Is it your birthday
Is
today?
it your birthday?
On Friday.
On Friday.
On
Advance
Friday.
happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Where is it
Birthday
located? No, joking.
I'll message you.
Okay.
I know his address.
Really?
I just spoke to him and I know his address, so I'm gonna let you guys know.
Thank you guys for watching. Okay, back to the questions.
Okay, back to the question.
Okay.
All the advice that you've given, that you took from the people that you admire. How about any advice that you can give to any musicians that maybe who or people in general who look up to you, especially if they want to try out music? Any advice that you would like to give to them?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that question. Okay, so yes, in being in entertainment, there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be challenges, discouragement, and also a lot of appreciation coming in. But one of the things that you need to always remember is that when you dream it, whatever happens, you just have to push forward. Because if you have it in your heart, you will always have it, and you will always have that courage, that faith, and you'll always have that belief in yourself that you would be able to make it, whether it be today or tomorrow. So just push through.
Okay, that's great.
My advice is just, just always keep your, always be humble. Always keep your feet on the ground, whatever happens. And what else? You said everything.
Okay.
What else? What else?
Actually, that sums it up in terms of like humility
Yes.
is such. Okay, not preaching here, not preaching here, but it's sometimes it's a hard thing to do. Sometimes, especially when it
Exactly.
comes to what we do, especially when it comes to anything in general, but specifically with performing, or
Yes.
especially with performance artists who are very passionate about their craft. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
You can actually continue. I'm listening. We're all listening.
No, no.
Yeah,
The passion is there, but sometimes we have to always keep our feet on the ground because number one, you'll never know who's watching.
That's true.
That's
You'll never
true.
know.
Agreed.
You-
Yes,
Yes.
Because
definitely.
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
You never know who's watching. You'll never know who is listening to you and who is taking the things that you say to heart. So number one, that's a great thing that you said. Always, please, humility and keep your feet on the ground. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there. Please continue.
Keep your feet on the
Yes.
ground, but don't go underground.
Hashtag Tito, please.
Okay,
Please
sorry.
hashtag Tito in Pro Experts Media,
I'm
guys.
done.
Having you
Hashtag
will be right
Tito.
back.
Anyway,
yeah.
you have questions.
Yeah, so I'm
right?
gonna skip a few questions because of it's already been addressed earlier. But anyway, speaking of advices, I want to ask what advice did you get in return? Like for example, what advice did you get that is like a remarkable advice, like maybe your mentor or maybe an experience
Exactly.
that you know that you've learned something from it. Yeah.
In joining singing competition, the greatest advice that I had before was to find a perfect contest piece. You know, it is difficult to find a perfect contest piece, but if you know what kind of artist are you, and then you can sing from your heart, you can be a storyteller, because singing is not just, you know, singing the high and the low notes, but it's also relaying the message to the audiences. If you are an effective singer, then you'll see your audiences, you know, crying, smiling, and that's it. That's the
Connecting.
connecting. Yeah.
I totally agree with Jello there. True enough, it's not just about how high you could reach the song, how well you can belt out, and how well you can actually just like do your dictions and stuff. But it's all about having to relate to the song in the first place, and having to be able to just really sing that from the heart. And it's not just having to sing a song. You're correct. It's having to be able to like let the people feel what you feel about the song. So that's all related, and I totally agree with that.
So what about the advice that you get from
The advice that I got,
yeah, the best advice that you received
the best
ever?
advice that I have is just to, partly as what it was emphasized a while ago, is to be humble, no matter whatever that is, and to always just have faith and believe. That's just it. Just plain
Thank
and
you,
simple.
contestant number 2.
Candidate number 2.
Candidate number 2.
Alrighty.
Okay, since we've been talking about singing and everything, and singing on the stage in this competition,
You're gonna sing now?
no,
Please do.
no. Even if I cut my leg off, I cannot sing. Anyway, do you have any rituals for preparing before you sing, like habits or anything that you do before you sing? You prepare yourself. Because other time Henry was putting a coin on his shoe, right? So that's how he prepares to take his mind off on something and keep his mind on that shoe, so he will not be nervous on the preparing on
That
song.
might actually work though, but haven't tried that, have you?
I haven't.
No, I
I'm not
haven't.
advising you actually.
Wait. Didn't catch that. What did he say?
Putting a coin on one of the shoe
Oh.
and having to just feel
Just
that.
to keep his mind off on the competition.
Oh.
But what's
I know some
yours? What
people who've
about
done
your?
that.
Do you have any of those kind of preparation?
Yeah. You have
Nothing
any ritual?
particular for me actually, but stretching really helps out. Yes, because it eases out like, your nerves and stuff. I mean, like in a minute there, you're like all stiff. The next thing you know, when you stretch out, it makes you feel relaxed. But then again, of course, the nerves still comes up, right, Jello? And I pray.
Yeah, same.
That's something that I don't miss out. I always pray in everything that I do before I do anything at all. Yeah.
Contestant number 1.
Yeah, it's the same. I never forget to pray in every performance that I do. That's very important.
How about you, sir?
I am not a contestant.
I mean, if you have a question.
Me? No, no.
Joining this con-
Me joining this contest.
you.
Thank you very much. No, I would like to move on to another question because this is just a bit of a trivial thing. If you can collaborate with anyone, living or dead, who would it be? With any favorite artist that you would like to collaborate with, living or dead? Who would it be?
For me, I would definitely want to collaborate with Leia Salonga. She's always been
Yes.
she's always been the person that I actually look up to, voice wise, personality, humility, and everything. She's like the whole thing right there, package. You give her any kind of genre of a song, she can just bring it on.
If I may, you actually sound like her.
A little bit
your
looking
speaking
voice,
I
right?
would
Pretty
totally
close,
take
yeah.
that as a compliment. Thank you so much.
And then I mean it as is
Thank
because
you.
I was like, I'm hearing with a lilt of layer on your on your tone.
thank you
your
so
speaking
much.
voice.
Thank
More
you.
so if she sings later. I know they will give some samples later on. Guys.
Yes.
So watch out.
And
We'll
they're
get to
also
hear
going to be
them,
giving
yeah.
some samples too, by the way. So
Okay,
Please
we
stay.
have free samples of free taste. The box is outside.
Only 50 fills, guys.
Okay, anyway, how about you, sir?
I would like to collaborate with Michael Bublé.
Wow.
I think you're going to be great with that, John.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody singing at the back. Okay.
Yeah,
Some
he's-
Bublé.
Actually, Michael Bublé is
Some
here.
Bublé is here. It's a surprise for Jen.
Okay, next. Guys, I want to shout out the guys that were watching,
Yes.
no? I lost it. Anyway, it's more than 100. Please ask some questions. Let's be interactive. If you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
know them better, ask some questions. If you have a questions in mind that you wanted to be answered by them, please do. Okay, sorry, you have a question for them?
Yes, so I'm going back to the vocalist question. So I'm not gonna sing, don't worry. So anyway, we're really delighted having you guys over for this competition. I'm wondering what is your expectation about the Vocalist International competition?
It's actually gaining more friends. Enjoy the experience. Like this one, this is the first time that it happened that there's an interview prior to the to the competition. There's a photo shoot as well, and it's quite amazing. And yeah, I would like to enjoy the whole performance, the whole journey.
Right.
I think again, I totally agree with Jello. And amongst of what he mentioned, I've actually have not expected as much of this progress and success as early on of this stage on this whole program. It never happened here in the UAE, and it's good to be able to know that we have this. Also sharing the stage with other nationalities, because a lot and most people know, most especially other nationalities, knows that Filipinos are the karaoke of the whole world. Or karaoke people, not the karaoke.
Karaoke
You're like a
masters.
walking, you're like a walking karaoke.
Karaoke
So, so yes, and I'm actually proud to be here. And expectations wise, you're basically just doing it. So and we're just going along with it and be successful as a whole thing by the end of this whole program. So we're looking forward to that.
Wow, thank you.
Nice. Anyway, on the funny side, I'm always on the funny side. Okay, do you have any guys like embarrassing or funny moments that happened to you during your performance?
I think I have a lot to think of that, and
The
And I-
worst one, maybe.
the worst one. I think I'm gonna have Jello do that one first.
I
mean,
told
it's a
mine
funny
already.
One, a funny one.
Yeah, I think it's the bleeding one.
The bleeding knees.
Oh, the bleeding one. For me, okay, worst, I would say. Not funny or anything like that, but I had pneumonia when a singing competition, or like, no, it was a singing competition. It was a Christmas show, mall show back in Cebu. and I couldn't like really bring the song "It's Christmas All Over the World." And you know how like you're trying to reach the song using all the techniques that you know, and you're basically turning red already on stage at the mall, and I just basically blended with the decoration because Christmas time is red,
Red,
green,
and
and
then
whatever. So, and I was like so red, and that was just so embarrassing for me. But thank you, God, I did great. It was still Christmas. It did not suspend the Christmas though, too.
I remember another embarrassing moment when I was on high school. So there was a class election. What do you call that? A class, president, and then at the end of it, there's a song.
There's a speech, or you did the speech, or you
No,
just
no, there's a
perform?
song leader.
Okay.
Then they have to nominate you. So I have been nominated. I was on, I think, second year high school, and I was, a teenage year. When you're young, you have a high pitch, and then it's transitioning.
Yeah,
you hit
yeah, the
puberty.
voice.
Puberty,
That's
yeah.
for most of the men.
Your voice breaks.
Yeah, so I sang Sana'y Wala na Wakas by Sharon Cuneta. And I couldn't hit the high notes. It broke. And after that, I stopped singing for quite a while.
When puberty strikes.
I know.
Yes.
But but speaking about that, because sometimes there are embarrassing moments, but at the same time, how do you recover from that by connecting with your audience? What do you do to connect with your audience as you are performing, as you're doing your songs? How do you do that? What are your basically? Maybe you could share some techniques with the people who are watching. How do you do that? How do you connect with your audience?
For me, what I did is to basically engage with the audience, having to let them sing along with me. That's one of the things that I've learned with people who are like, I mean, a lot of artists actually does that, not for that kind of reason, that is, but engagement is always important when it comes to performance. Do you agree?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do agree. And for example, you made a mistake during your performance. You forgot the lyrics, or you didn't hit a specific note. What you can do is to just ignore it. Don't let the people.
Don't make it too obvious.
Yes, exactly. Because some of them don't know that you made a mistake. Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great tip. Sometimes it happens, especially when you're like, sometimes it's like
Sometimes
it's just sometimes when we touch.
You
Sometimes you do this. Sometimes you do the. Sometimes you do
Zip it
that.
up,
You'd be like,
yeah.
I made a mistake. But yeah, it happens.
Anyway, so we'll continue more about this vocalist talk later, and maybe we get to hear, not maybe, we get to hear them later too.
we
A
were
few
forcing them to
Yeah.
sing.
Yeah.
Nobody told us
All
about
of that in a bit. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
This is Jaya, and I'm excited to announce our concert tour is going to be with the incredible Mr. Popert and Mr. Gio. O, diba? Masaya ito. Mark your calendars because we're bringing the house down from November 29th to December 1st, a UAE tour concert. And tickets are available now at www.soulserenadeconcert.ae. See you there.
Real journey begins now. Follow your favorite artists as they push themselves to the limit in the much exciting The Vocalist International UAE. Support them by following, commenting, and sharing on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. What are you waiting for? Do it now. Okay.
writings on the wall. Wise men say,
tonight mama says you don't look happy.
now that your dream has come true.
This is your moment to shine. Showcase your incredible talent at the first ever Vocalist International Singing Competition in the UAE. Auditions are open to all nationalities. Join us now and let your voice be heard. Real journey begins now. Follow your favorite artists as they push themselves to the limit in the much exciting The Vocalist International UAE. Support them by following, commenting, and sharing on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. What are you waiting for? Do it now.
All right, and we're back. So tonight we've asked our vocalists to give us a few sample of them singing unaccompanied. So here we go.
Ana Capella.
A cappella, yes, yes.
Ladies first.
Oh, so
Rock,
now
paper,
it's
scissors.
ladies first.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Sure thing. Do I need to stretch first because I feel so nervous?
Yes,
No, I was just
please.
kidding. I was just kidding. Okay. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes. And he has found me.
Wow.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Leia Salong.
Okay. You are so beautiful to me, and you are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me.
Very nice.
We have a winner.
Wow. And the winner is.
And the winner is. Da-da-da.
Great performances. Great performances, guys.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah.
A question. I'll do the question.
Okay.
We have one question from the audience. No, if you were a song, what title would you best represent you?
That's a very good question.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So-
Pusong bato.
Pusong bato.
Okay. Yeah, Missy J, if you were.
If I were a song, I believe. Oh, okay. Okay. So if I were a song, yeah, Journey.
Leia.
The end is not in sight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Simple as that.
Yes.
I can relate to it. And yes, the end is not in sight. So I'm still gonna I'm still gonna keep on going on until I reach that destination.
Nice.
If I am a song, I would be. It's gonna be a song feeling good because that's how I feel right now. I'm so grateful with what I have. I'm so grateful with what's happening to my life right now. So I'm feeling good.
And how about you, sir? If
If
you have
were
a
Wow.
song,
through the files.
Files? Yeah. I was browsing through my files earlier. Wow. If wow, that put me on the spot. Can I get back to that later?
It's
Because
difficult, right?
it's because the it's for me it's every day could be different. It's a mood, it's a thing. But for example, today if I would be a song, I would be what was the song I was what was the song I was listening to? No, wait.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
get back to you.
Oh yeah, get back to me. Get back to me, because it's on Spotify. Get back to me. Oh no, it's when I met you.
When
Can
I
you sing it? Can you sing a part of it then, please?
met. It's the first time that a host is going to sing in this
Because why
show.
not?
It's actually not. This will be his second time singing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Okay, so
Yes,
now's your
yes.
time.
I think last
to
time he
show us
sang,
then.
right?
Yeah,
did.
I forgot that. What's the lyrics of that? There I was. That sucked. Wait. There I was, an empty piece of a shell, just minding my own world without even knowing. Eh.
Oh, that was nice.
Okay, just
Thank
a
you,
taste of it.
Coach.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay. Cause I forgot.
Don't mention it. It's okay.
No, speaking of, because there are a lot of things that are happening, especially with this competition. It's such a great platform. What do you think of the music industry these days?
Yes. Sir Jello?
It's music industry these days are different from before. I don't know. It's very catchy, but some of the lyrics are I don't understand. I don't understand most of the lyrics right now. But before the music, you can feel it. You can feel it. If you sing it, you can feel it, and you know the lyrics. You understand the lyrics. Now, most of the lyrics I just don't understand. So sorry.
I guess I could rephrase that. I guess I could. This was like last week again. This was like last week.
Yeah.
You were like, yeah.
I
No,
was watching.
Yeah, I was not here.
I wasn't here. I'm
I
watching.
was fully aware, but no. Let me rephrase it a bit because I think I understand what he's saying. It's okay. Don't judge me. Don't quote me. But I think it has lesser meaning. It
It
has less.
has no depth.
Yeah, it has lesser meaning than before because what he said, because the messages are great, the lyrics are great, and you can actually feel the songs. But these days, like I said last week, very few songs could stand the test of time. And like before, there are plenty of songs that have done that. But these days, you have to pick and choose. Okay, I'll cut that because that was last week.
And, yeah.
That's totally true. I so agree with both of you. The songs nowadays, I cannot relate. I cannot even connect to it. I love the tunes. It's actually very catchy, imaginative. You could like put a tap here and there, and everybody can make music out from it. But the lyrics of it, you can't just like relate to it. You cannot even understand the entirety of the whole thing. So that's what it is. And entertainment industry nowadays is actually quite challenging. There's a lot of artists coming out, and a lot of like people are really good. But if you have the right connections, or probably the right opportunity, if it's your time, then I suppose you would really be able to get there.
Beautifully said. Thank you, guys.
She's so intelligent.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think we have I think we have one audience question
Yeah, I'm
from
reading.
from Misty Widow.
There's one from Misty Window.
From Mai, sorry.
From Mai.
Mai.
Yeah, I was reading from Mai. To the rose among the thorns. I
Okay.
think that is for you.
No, actually, that's you.
I am the thorn.
Yes, please.
Okay. How do you engage with the audience when your heart is racing? And the second question is, how do you compose yourself?
My heart is actually racing right now. You just don't see it.
Okay.
We're telling you,
But,
it's
but, but,
live.
but, 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 but yes, nervousness and my heart is racing. My fingers are cold, but it's all about having to have that presence of mind all the time. Just not about whatever that is that I'm doing. It's also having to notice each and every person around me. And also, one of the things that I'm actually doing right now, which is not obvious from you guys, is gripping the microphone really, really hard because I am, yes, nervous. So I hope that answers your question, Miss May.
That's actually a
So
good tip as well.
shout out to Mai. Mai is a friend.
Hi,
Mai,
Mai.
Mai,
Hi,
hi, Mai.
Mai.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
question.
Wash out, Miss Mai.
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Okay. Next one. What do we still have?
Yeah. Do we still have some from the audience?
That's the one, and then apparently we don't have any more. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we would like to ask you if you have anything to promote, like your socials, or you want them to follow you on.
You can just follow me on Facebook, Jello Bernal, or Instagram, Jello B.
How about TikTok? You have TikTok, no?
I don't.
Okay.
Too old.
Okay. I don't want to elaborate with that, so I can feel. I can relate with that. Anyway, do you have
Yes, I do. I do. I would appreciate if you guys can follow CJ Casper in in your Facebook, Instagram, CJ.Casper as well, and for TikTok and YouTube, can you please follow I am Casper on both socials. Thank you so much.
Okay, I just one more. I have one more question. Just one more question, just for you guys. It just came up to my head. Now you see everything in YouTube, right? Whatever is in the vocalist. So how do you feel about it? Seeing all the singers that performed. So how do you feel about it? What can you say about the competition right now?
Can I go first?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So it's as I told Ms. Rana when I had an interview last week. Then it comes along with being nervous and being excited at the same time. It's a very tough competition. Jello himself is. I mean, look at him. So and you guys heard him too. I heard you, and you sing very well. And so does the other. What do you call this? Contestants.
Contestants.
So just being a part of it is already something of which that I'm actually proud of. To be in the same, to be holding probably the same microphone as you did and the other microphones. I mean, the other contestants. What's up with me and microphones? Is already something to be proud of. And just to quote Jello a while ago, having to probably know more friends, like having like the same common interest, which is basically music, is already such a big thing for me.
It's a blessing.
So it is a blessing indeed, and maybe one day we can just go like sing some Christmas songs wherever. But what do you call it? Caroling.
Karaoke!
No. All right.
Let's do
Why
that.
not? That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, why not? That's yes. I second you. for that.
Karaoke.
Let's do that.
Yeah, but I cannot sing, so I'm going to watch
Yes,
you guys.
I've heard you
But
sing.
you just said let's do that.
Apparently, that will happen.
Ah, then you're still gonna be a part of us then.
I'm gonna be a
Always
part of it.
Thank you, Sir Dave.
How about you, sir?
Watching most of the contestants already. It's not all yet. Yeah, most of the
More than
contestants.
50% of it.
Yeah. It adds more pressure at the same time. It brings out the competitiveness in me. Because I know every contestants have something to offer to the table. And we have different style of music. It's just a matter of luck who's going to win. The most important is we all enjoy this competition, this journey.
Right.
Hey,
Right. That's a
speaking
nice
of the
one.
competition,
Yes, please.
not to put anybody on the spot, specifically you two. What would be your emotion, or basically feel what would you feel, or basically in general, say anything, say anything. What will you do if you win?
What will you do if you win?
I think, say anything like emotion wise or anything. What
Yes.
would it mean to you to be the first
Yeah.
winner
Vocalist
of the
International.
Vocalist International UAE?
Season
If
one
you
champion.
win, yeah, season one champion.
First season of
What
the
would it
Vocalist
mean to you? What you know? Just yeah, I'll give the floor to you guys. If you win,
May I? Okay. I would definitely cry. I would definitely be emotional. Just this afternoon, I told my friend, listening to the songs, actually, because I was going through the songs and all, I got really emotional because this is something that it might just be my time to shine. And I just couldn't help myself but tear up. I suppose each and every person in the competition always have that dream to win this. We're in it to win it, right? Of course we are. But each of us have that weight knowing that if I get to win this, this is really it. Or if I cannot, then what else is there for me? It's basically extreme. If it's how I define things, but as I said a while ago also, the end is not in sight. So I would definitely explaining that one right now actually makes me feel, teary-eyed, but
Just don't be angry.
but yes, overwhelmed about having that happiness and having that finality of this whole dream that we had, that I have since I was young.
well put, CJ. How about you, Jello?
Thank you.
I'll be happy. I'll be over the moon. Not for the 10,000 dirhams, but
That doesn't hurt.
not only for the 10,000 dirhams, but finally, your hard work, your sacrifices, your practice every day has been paid off, and who's not gonna be happy with that?
Yeah,
No,
great
I want to
answers.
say something before we end. When we did the auditions, it's basically just plain whatever we recorded here goes straight into the mixer, and that's it. Now, when I was mixing the pre-elimination round, after we recorded it, I was mixing the audio. I was like, wow, I
Yeah,
can't
the
believe
quality
that
of the
this-
voice came out, right?
all of them are really sounding good, and it's very hard to predict who's going to win. There's no I don't know. All of them are really very good.
It's a tough competition. Yes,
Very
everybody's
tough,
so talented.
and we're giving the judges one hell of a headache.
Yeah, we're giving you a hard time to process everything.
And also imagine the competition. So in every batch, we're looking at 10 of you per batch. Okay, so basically you know that, and in the end, after every elimination round, there will be only one left standing on that particular batch. Now that idea alone, you already won. You
That's
know,
so true. And it's
you already
scary too.
won. And we want the vocalists to have that kind of brand, that you see a lot of finalists of Tawag ng Tanghalan and The Voice. When they say that I'm a finalist, it's like an enough credential for them to say that. Like they're not even the grand winner, but when they say that I'm the finalist of Tawag ng Tanghalan,
It's just a nominee in Oscar, right?
yeah,
I got
gives you
nominated.
a weight
It
already.
means something already.
Yes. So I think based on the contestants that we're seeing right now, if you become a finalist here, it's already like an achievement so
Something to
far.
be proud
Yes,
of.
yes, you should be proud of. Yes. All right. So
Okay, we're getting serious, guys. Okay,
It's your cue now.
it's my cue.
yeah,
Actually, I don't know what to do. No, no. Guys, I think we have to end it, right?
we have to.
Yeah, we have to. It's getting late for them. It's getting late for us. But watch every singers in YouTube. Like, comment, share, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, also TikTok, and follow them also. And also them, us, not me. Okay,
Not you.
don't follow me. I'm just going home. Okay. Thank you guys for being a sport.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
for
having
answering
us.
all the
Guys.
questions. Sir Ray, thank you again. I'm back. Sir Eric, thank you.
Why? I'm just here.
Okay, we have to end the show. Guys, let's wrap that up.
Yes. Okay. So
Yes.
yeah, we'll see you again next week for another episode of the Vocalist Live.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.